The XR Super Series might have pulled out of the 36th annual Gobbler at Duck River Raceway Park on Saturday due to cooler temperatures, but the show went on and it was a show. Oakley Johns put on an absolute performance, starting in the fourth position, methodically working his way through the field, getting around Josh Putnam, doing it on the bottom side and doing it while everyone else was running at the top. Took advantage of I think it was the only caution during the race to get around Sam Seawright for second place. And then he went to work on Tanner English, who led nearly all of the race until the last two laps. And then Oakley Johns took advantage of some lap traffic that caused Tanner English to take some evasive maneuvers, gave up the bottom line, and Oakley Johns zipped past him, never looked back, and went on to claim that checkered flag. This was an absolutely phenomenal race here. I wrote this up over at stockcarreport.com. And let's just kind of take a look at some of the excellent action that was happening. Then we'll look at the finish. So this is with about, what are we looking at here? 15 laps to go. So this is after that caution. Oakley Johns has already moved into the second position, and he has been hounding Tanner English here for a couple of laps now. Let's take a look.
No, not at all.
Brad Skinner, by the way, Braden's still out there. 26 laps on the board. We're down to just 14.
Just excellent drive off there from Oakley Johns. He stayed committed to that bottom side. Tanner English giving him plenty of space, still trying to rip the lip there. And this lap car here will play big here. Oakley Johns gets the pass done going down the backstretch, really closes in on the lap car, is unable to complete the pass here coming. I don't know if he got there. It looks like Tanner English led that lap. It's hard to tell. But that lap car really slowed up Oakley Johns, especially right there. Had to dip to the bottom. Tanner English able to get back around him on the top. And Oakley Johns would have to settle in here in that second position. Interestingly enough, though, English would eventually figure out that he needed to stay on the bottom side, but it would take him another 5-6 laps before he do it. He started blocking that inside line with about 12 laps to go, I want to say. Maybe a little bit less than that. Taking away that inside line from Oakley Johns in 1 and 2. I think it was just after this right here, but he would still run that top side in 3 and 4. And then eventually, I think with about 9 laps to go is when he moved to the bottom and completely took away that bottom line from Oakley Johns, because Oakley really just had it hooked up down there and was not going to be denied unless Tanner pulled that from him. But then this happened right here. 2 laps to go. Lap car gets completely sideways, almost spins out right in front of our leaders. It forces Tanner English to take evasive action, and Oakley Johns would kind of take advantage of it. He did not have to take evasive action, stay true to that bottom line, and zip past English. Let's take a look.
Yeah, they're door-to-door right here. Oakley Johns with the advantage. English down on the bottom.
In front of the leader. One spins, but he pulls it back around. Nice job, but it's going to cost him.
Oh,
that is exactly what happened. It is a dogfight now. White flag coming out. New leader coming to the line. It's Oakley Johns.
We said lap traffic could be a factor. That seems to be the case. Here comes Johns. Tanner now falling back out of turn 4. The C6. It is Oakley Johns taking.
So there you go. There is that pass for the win. Little bit of karma, I guess you could say. I don't really believe in that, but obviously Oakley Johns, the lap car taketh and the lap car giveth, and he was able to take advantage of that lap car, dive underneath Tanner English. They raced side by side through 3 and 4 there, but Oakley Johns had that preferred line on the bottom. He was so hooked up there, got excellent drive off, and really, I mean, you could just see how much better he was than Tanner when Tanner was not taking away that inside line, and he just kind of pulled away from him there in that final lap, did not look back. Really, really good race here. I mean, there was racing throughout the field. The only thing I would say, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, is that I thought that the commentating could have been a lot better. There were points where like I really had no idea what they were even talking about, what was being shown on the television. There was obviously Oakley Johns and Tanner English are putting on this great show, and they're not even talking about it. It's like, what are you doing? Like, let's talk about the race here. They're talking about other things, and Oakley Johns is running into that lap car in the beginning there, and then it's just like, come on, guys, like let's stay focused here. And I don't know if they were like not watching the feed or what was going on, or their like sight lines were obstructed or something like that. But I expected a little bit better from the announcing there. So hopefully maybe they improve on that moving forward. But the racing on the track was absolutely fantastic. Here's what Oakley Johns had to say following the race here. This is from the Duck River Raceway Park Facebook page.
Oakley, you ran a great race. You were coming in strong the second half of the feature event. Tell me a little bit about the lap cars that you were coming across in the lap traffic, and how did it affect your driving style? And as far as strategy goes, what did you have to do to get to the front to win today?
Just in the feature there, that Brown was pretty good and wanted to. I just kept rolling it. I could tell I was getting better. I got around Josh first, and then got Sam on that restart. And I could tell I was gaining on Tanner there. Lap traffic was coming on, and I just passed him, and a lap car held me up, and he passed me back. I thought we was done there, because he was, he got down there and kind of protected the line away from us. And then 2 to go there, the lap car gets him, and gives us the fortune there. So, it sucks for Tanner, but it did work out good in our favor.
Thank you for racing.
So that is what Oakley Johns had to say there. I think it's a pretty succinct summary of what happened. I did think that Tanner English and his racecraft was absolutely phenomenal, especially when he finally moved down, took that line away from Oakley Johns. Looked like he was going to cruise to the win, but that lap traffic getting sideways forced him to check up, allowed Oakley to take advantage and get the win. Absolutely excellent race. I highly recommend watching the entire thing over on huntthefront.tv. They have the replay up. Really, really good racing from the beginning to the end. Again, only one caution. It was pretty much clean and green. That is what we like to see, and we like to see them getting into that lap traffic because it makes it even more exciting, having to move around the track, find lanes, and everything like that. And this had everything. This had everything. Great racing, great strategy. Love it. This is why dirt late model racing is the best in the nation. But let me know what you guys make of Oakley Johns stealing the win here from Tanner English with 2 laps to go in the Gobbler. Let me know in the comments below.